So we've just had a technical update from NIWA and the West Coast Regional Council River team. We're pretty confident, we're very confident there will be no evacuations required today, but we are absolutely still planning for mandatory evacuations of some parts of Westport in the morning. That decision will be made in the morning, so today is about establishing the resources and the planning to make sure that we're ready to go in the morning. So there's 7 areas of town that were affected last time, so they will be the initial focus. So the message today for anyone in those areas is if they wish to self-evacuate to areas outside of Westport, then they should do so. The mandatory aspect will come into play in the morning, assuming we confirm that decision based on the next update. There is no threat today, so this is about planning forward. We anticipate, based on the technical advice, is that the peak will likely be overnight Friday, Saturday, and coincide with high tides. So that's what's concerning us, and so that's why we're treating it as still a very live scenario until we hear otherwise. And again, that'll be rechecked. The forecast will be honed again by around 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's meant to come into serious rain again during the day Friday, and then rain significantly right through overnight Friday. So I think it's early hours of like late Friday night, early hours Saturday morning seems to be the pinch point we're being advised at the moment. But again, there's still reasonable variability. We're almost 48 hours out, so they'll hone that at 9 in the morning, and that's why we're not wanting to sort of jump just yet. Just come off some talks as well with Regional Council around some emergency sort of stop protection works that could help at least some areas of town. So that work's all underway on the advice of the experts. Some areas to target. So a little bit of sandbagging and some floodgates that could be bolstered up, if you like. So that's all been happening yesterday, and will continue today. And obviously the ability to set up evacuation centres capable of handling a couple of thousand people. So they are being equipped, and certainly at a national the national response is being advised that our intention is to do mandatory evacuations tomorrow morning, and that they should proceed with their plan based on that advice at this stage.
Where are the evacuation centres you're thinking of at the moment? We know the one over at Cape Fowland, I think, but where else? Yeah,
so that's the primary one at this stage, and obviously while the roads are open, there is options through to Reefton, south to Greymouth, and there are smaller ones in Northern Bulla. But of course, there is certain. Some of the technical advice is that the rain impact could be slightly north of Westport, which would affect our Northern Bulla communities. So again, they're pretty used to dealing with scenarios like this, but we'll certainly need to be aware of the impacts on them, and they may need access to those smaller welfare centres out there, for those communities.
Yeah. Right. And
where's that main evacuation centre? Sorry, I'm a bit behind my colleague.
The former Wholesome cement plant, so industrial site out of town, large sheds, quite a big admin block. A part of that has been portioned off as a temporary for the DHB, for temporary health, and there's a number of offices there that are suitable for people that need more for want of a better upmarket shelter. And then it's a large shed, and people will be encouraged to take their own bedding and accommodation if they have it, caravans, tents, that kind of thing. I think there's a lot more knowledge now around where the low spots are, where initial ingress is likely to occur. So that's allowed, likes of the work we just talked about on those stop banks. Other sandbagging, there's a little bit of area down by the yacht club floating basin area that will be sandbagged, or something looked at how we could bolster that today as well. And I think a lot of people have got together, a lot of sandbaggings happened, which really didn't happen last time until it was sort of almost too late. So things like the chorus cabinets, to maintain comms, all of those sort of things have been done that can be done. So we've had the benefit of time. Also, we have a really good evacuation plan.